Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's me again, back at it to have another chat with you. So today I want to talk about something that's been on my mind. That's dealing with depression. Now, before we get started, I just want to say I'm not a mental health professional, but I've had my own battles with depression, and I want to share some thoughts and experiences that I thought might resonate with you. And again, before we start, I apologize if I sound sick. I've been a little under the weather lately. Depression. So it can sort of hit you out of nowhere and knock you down when you're least expecting it. At least that's been my experience. It's like living with this dark cloud hanging over your head. It can take away your drive, your motivation, and your zest for life. But here's the thing. We can't let depression win. When it comes to dealing with depression, there's this sort of trap that many of us fall into, I think. We set these impossibly high standards for ourselves, just expecting everything to be perfect. We think that we have to completely conquer depression, to be back to our old selves, all at once. But here's the thing. Perfection is the enemy of good enough. I don't remember who said that quote, but it's so succinct. We put so much pressure on ourselves to reach this unattainable level of perfect, and it only ends up adding to our struggles. Sometimes it's just getting through the day, doing the little things that help us cope. That's good enough. And it's okay to have bad days and to feel overwhelmed and to slide back and to not do those things once in a while. But we just want to make sure that we are taking steps forward, no matter how small. We have to remember that progress, even the tiniest bit, is still progress. Whether that means you're just looking after your health and hygiene, or trying to make sure you're taking more part in your social circle. Just make sure you're doing something, even if it's something small. Any step forward is still a step forward. Now, I know that's easy for me to say, sitting behind a computer screen.
Nice.
I know that depression robs you of your drive, making it hard to find enjoyment in the things that you used to love. It's like your hobbies, your passions, they lose their color and become mundane.
Above here.
But here's the thing. Even when it feels pointless, you've got to keep engaging with them. You got to force yourself to pick up your guitar, your controller, yoga mat, whatever it is, even if it feels like a chore. Because slowly but surely, those sparks are going to start igniting again. And you're going to want to do those things. It's not going to happen all at once, but it will happen.
Oh no.
To be honest with all of you, this video is sort of an expression of this idea for me. I've been dealing with a depressive period for the last little while, and it's been a struggle to find the drive to make content. But here I am, and that's good enough. My friends, you need to find that hobby, that creative outlet that makes you feel alive, and don't let depression steal it away. Even when it feels like you're just going through the motions, keep going. Keep doing it, because eventually that spark, that drive is going to reignite within you. But it's not just about your hobbies. Talking to people is crucial as well, and I know that can be tough. When you're deep in the trenches of depression, it feels like you're alone, and no one's going to understand what you're going through. But let me tell you, you're not alone. And there are people out there who care, who want to help. So just reach out to that friend or a family member or even a professional who can lend an ear and help guide you through these stormy waters. Naturally, I'm not the type of person who likes to share things or open up when I'm not doing well, but it's so important to share. Don't be ashamed or embarrassed, and you're not weak for asking somebody for help. You know, it takes incredible strength to acknowledge that you need help. You just need to remember that depression is just a temporary state of mind. It doesn't define who you are. It's a battle, but it's one that you can win. So hold on to the moments of happiness, no matter how small they seem, and cherish people who love you and support you unconditionally. So remember, when depression knocks you down, you have the power to get back up. Push through those hardest periods even when it feels impossible. Engage in your hobbies and your passions and talk to people who care. Don't let depression define you, because you are so much more than that. Well, that's it for today, folks. Thanks for tuning in, listening to my thoughts on dealing with depression. If you found this video helpful, or if you have any other topics that you'd like me to cover, let me know in the comments below.
Cracked on Loba.
And if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you really liked the video, consider subscribing. And as always, take care of yourselves and each other. Catch you in the next video.
Oh